What's up guys, it's Joey with Big Girls Garage, and today we're going to be replacing an AC condenser on this 1995 Chevrolet K1500. The process of removing and replacing this AC condenser is pretty much the same across the Blazers, the C1500s, the K1500s, the Suburbans, the Tahoes, and the Yukon. The condenser used in this model truck was introduced in 1994 and is found in Chevrolet trucks and Suburbans up to about 2000. First things first, we're going to pop the hood. Next, there are 4 bolts that are holding down our front grille. This truck only has 1 in place, but go ahead and remove the 4 on yours. You can remove the bolts with just a 7mm. Once the 4 7mm have been removed, go ahead and start detaching the grill. You'll see on the bottom there are 3 clips, 1 in the middle and 1 on each corner, that hold the lower portion of the grill in. Once you start pulling out the grill, notice that there are the lights still connected. We're going to have to remove those first. The corner light can be twisted just to remove. The other 2 lights, there is a small clip that you need to push down in order to allow it to rotate and be removed. Once removing the set of lights on the passenger and driver side, you are free to remove the grill. There are only 3 things directly connected to the condenser: a sensor and an inlet and outlet AC line. Now we're going to need to remove a few things that block us from removing the condenser. We're going to start off with the hood latch. Just 2 13 bolts up top need to be removed, and we could go ahead and remove the hood latch. Go ahead and remove the horn. It's held on by a 13mm. Now we're going to remove the hood latch support, 2 13s up top, and don't forget this little 13 down below. Don't forget the little 7mm right here. Once those are all removed, go ahead and remove the hood latch support. Now go ahead and just remove the 2 bolts that hold the bracket on the transmission cooler. We're not going to remove the transmission cooler, just loosen it to get it out of our way. Go ahead and remove the sensor. Just pull up on the red tab to remove. Go ahead and remove the upper line. The upper line, we use a 7/8 and a crescent wrench. For the bottom line, we just use 2 crescent wrenches. Take your time removing both lines. You don't want to bend these lines, you want to keep them pretty straight. Once these lines have been removed, go ahead and remove the condenser. Keep in mind there are 2 rubber mounts in which you place the condenser on when it goes back in. Don't forget to remove the sensor from the old condenser to the new condenser. And let's place her back in and line her up. Take your time lining up both lines. You want to make sure they go in nicely so you don't cross-thread anything. Now that the new condenser's in, we're going to go ahead and start putting everything back together. Go ahead and start off with the hood latch support with the 2 13s up top. Don't forget the 13 down below. Go ahead and throw your horn back together. Let's get the hood latch in place. Just line up your grill, but don't forget to plug in your lights. The lights, you just put them in and twist them to lock. Make sure you line up the latches down below, and then go ahead and screw the grill down up top, and that completes our job. If you found this video helpful today, go ahead and please leave us a like. Got any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below, and consider subscribing to Big Girls Garage for future content.